What are your thoughts on TLT long-term bonds? It's not really the way I think through things. I mean, as far as would I make a financial decision based on my view? No. As far as a thought experiment, where would I be? I mean, do we have a free market or do we have the Fed? If we have a free market, I'm bearish. As far as, in other words, I think rates would go up. So I'm bearish on the price of the bonds. But once they get to a certain point, I think what's going to happen, I agree with Lynn. I've been listening to Lynn, and she's been going back and forth in Rebel Capitalist Pro. I think she got this question the other day. And basically her view is the Fed's going to do nothing because they're just a reactionary vehicle until something breaks. So they're going to let the long end go up and just do nothing. And once something breaks, then they'll step in, and probably with the government, the fiscal side as well. So I think the Fed put is kind of done, quite frankly. I think now we've just gone into a government put. So it's not, the way Lynn says it is she's like, we've moved from monetary to fiscal. And the way I say it, we've just gone from a Fed put to a government put. But you're saying the exact same thing. And that's that the government is going to have to be a lot more involved if we get another collapse in the stock market, or I don't think we could get a collapse in the housing market. But if you start to see month over month over month, the housing market is having problems, or the economy is really having problems, unemployment starts skyrocketing a lot higher than it already is based on the government's measurements, then it's all about fiscal. So, my point is once something breaks, then they're going to come in and peg it, most likely. But at what point does it break? I don't know. I mean, last time it broke at what, 3%? I'd have to look back in 2018 when the market just tanked, and what the 10-year got up to when they were doing QT. I don't know if it got up to 2.53%. And then I'd probably subtract 50 basis points because the system is so much more fragile now than it was in 2018. And the market is even more addicted to the monetary heroin. Therefore, you need more of the stimulus before the effects start to wear off. So let's just say that it was at 3%. I'd say now it'd be at 2.5. If it's at 2.5 before, I'd say now it's probably around 2, that zone where we're going to get a big problem. But there's so many cross currents, who knows? That's just me kind of throwing out a guess, really.